won. That, it is unanimous. The Iowa Supreme Court affirmed the lower court ruling ordering the issuance of marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
We're getting married.
I just, my heart just about stopped, and I started crying, and I was so excited. It makes me want to cry now just thinking about it. I was just shocked. I was truly shocked. I never thought I would see this in my lifetime.
I was so proud of Iowa.
It was a fight for dignity, and it was done in a very classy way.
I was excited that once again Iowa emerged as a bright and shining star.
The highest court in the state of Iowa has spoken. It was an extremely well-crafted decision, and I don't think anybody should have to second-guess the Supreme Court of Iowa.
No, this was civil rights. This was our judges applying the law.
You know, this thing about activist judges, it's only activist if you don't agree with them. But, you know, that's what they're supposed to do. They're interpreting the law and how the law should apply to the citizens of the state.
And it's very important from a human rights standpoint that we treat all people equally well.
No group of people should be discriminated against in such a basic way.
I think that it's an issue of civil rights.
All people should have the same abilities and privileges that I have as a heterosexual, so why should we discriminate against the LGBT people?
It is our right as human beings to choose who we love, to be able to have that opportunity, and then once you do that, to be supported by those civil rights that everybody else has. It should be a given.
We all love, and we shouldn't allow laws to govern or define how we love.
I think it's important that we as ministers of the gospel of Jesus Christ do whatever we can to support this particular movement, because oppression in any form obviously is a threat to justice anywhere.
If we're going to talk about God's love, then we cannot leave some out.
Everyone absolutely is entitled to their religion and absolutely entitled to that religious belief, but that cannot be mixed with the legal aspects of equality.
It's an issue of right and wrong. You don't have to be a Democrat to know right and wrong, or a Republican to know right and wrong, or an independent to know right from wrong. It's all part of the rich fabric of democracy.
I feel that equality is not a political issue. It's an issue that affects everyone.
The marriage issue is one which is definitely not a Republican and Democrat issue. It's very much and importantly a human issue.
Families who have a son or daughter who is gay or lesbian, aren't Democrats, Republicans, or independents. It's like anything else. This cuts across our society.
I guess I can't understand why people would be so opposed to this. For two human beings who care a great deal about each other, who love each other, I guess I look at it as a fairness and equality issue.
Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Iowa, I pronounce that we are partners in life forever, and joined together in the bonds of matrimony.
I think it's one small step in a bigger process, and so that's why I would hope that the Supreme Court decision would be upheld.
Life goes on. There are more people who feel protected and they feel comfortable with being who they are. But we have not seen any of those negative effects that were kind of predicted. This is not a Republican issue. This is not a Democratic issue. This is about human beings becoming tolerant. The Supreme Court has ruled, and I don't see any reason why the politicians need to reopen the issue.
I see a bunch of people that merely want to profess their love for each other and want state law to recognize that. Is that so wrong? I don't think that's so wrong.
I do not want the legislators to step in and attempt to muddy the waters
and deny that right, which I think has been so hard fought and so well earned.
Such an issue dealing with our gay and lesbian brothers and sisters should definitely not come up, not in this legislature or any other time, actually.
I don't think the legislature should be involved in this at all. The Supreme Court has made a decision, and I think it should stand.
I would tell legislators to put on their pantalones and make us proud.
And it's positive for the state. And now let's move on to making sure that everybody gets a good education, making sure that the roads are safe, making sure that the economy is strong, all those other issues that haven't been resolved yet.
That if people of goodwill continue to persevere and work hard for that which we believe to be right and appropriate and good for society, that we will get there.
Any civil liberties are important, and I think it's everyone's responsibility.
And the message will keep getting spread. So people have to speak up.
I am totally proud to live in this state, but we cannot get complacent. Our work is not finished yet.
Then I think it's incredibly important that those of us who believe in the right of all people, then we need to get busy and we need to work hard to help people understand why it's so important.